ranchos, metal ranchos, metal ranchos, metal ranchos.
We are coming.
All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast. Will DeFreeze here. Next to me, David Ruff.
Hi. Hi, Will.
Hey.
Why'd you say it like that?
I didn't.
You kind of had a little something on it, and I don't really understand why you're... Let's just jump right into it.
You look different today, Davey.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. Did you something with your mustache?
I did trim it today. I did shave everywhere else.
Maybe that's what it is.
Well, on my face, that is. Elephant in the room. Also under my eye. It's Stye season.
I had one recently.
This is my third, maybe my fourth of my life. And we're nearing the end of this particular one.
Are we?
Well,
Why are you so sure about that?
Yeah, I don't know if we are.
It's the last stage. I looked into it to see like, hey, what's next? What fun awaits me around door number 2? No, it's quite grotesque. I showed these guys earlier, and I'm just like, I don't really think the people at home, and millions of people watch this on YouTube, as the check that we just got from Google will reflect. And I just like, what? I'm gonna go with the shades. I've been really listening to a lot and watching a lot of old PMTs.
I'm sure you
Got
know
inspired.
this already, but don't pop it.
Yeah,
It can get wildly infected.
It
and
can
cause
and
lots of problems.
And I am, it's very difficult to see what's going on down there and not go to work.
I know.
And I just decided I will go to work literally.
Yeah, you're here
But
now.
I'm gonna wear these. Shout out to Shady Rays. They're not a sponsor anymore, but they were, and I'm rocking them, and they're cool shades. And here we are. Hope it's not too distracting for the fellows here.
Did Shady Rays get tagged in that Steve Smith Sr. tweet along with Yeti coolers? I think they did.
It would not surprise me, given the randomness of that particular tweet.
I'm not well versed in styes, but when you showed me this morning, I wasn't grossed out to the point of like wanting to like get away from you.
You were concerned.
No, if anything, I wanted to keep looking at it, and like if you were my wife, I would ask if I could touch it. It's giving all-time zit to pop energy.
Yeah.
And like, it's all I want to do to it.
Yeah.
Let me pop it. Can I pop it on air?
If it was not a Stye, if it was just like a run-of-the-mill pimp, then I would be like, I would have done it, but I'd give you a crack at it. But due to the relative, actually just the absolute proximity to the eyeball, it's best to not mess with it.
Yeah.
Have you done any hot compresses?
Yes. Which is how we got here.
Okay.
It's. Yeah.
I'll be thinking about you, man. All the best.
I hope you're thinking about me. We're doing the show.
Fellow Stye brother.
I feel like when people in the office earlier were calling you names, it was a little uncalled for.
It was good.
I believe you threw out a few of them yourself.
I didn't throw out any of them.
I think you did.
No, I think you said Styler Perry.
That was a good one.
I said Jermaine Stye, former baseball great.
Styles
Sox.
Davis.
I said Stye Fieri, and then Will said it louder and got more laughs.
Styles P.
Mike Styson.
I get Stye. I
I really should have kept the sunglasses being stylish for the pod.
You guys, Brett specifically, just kind of
Brett was volume shooting.
emptied the clip.
Yeah.
He was putting out more hits than Billy Stylish, though.
Oh, there you go.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Dylan Shivery.
Man, I don't know how to follow. I don't know how to follow that.
Yeah, your normal ass eyes are super boring.
Yeah,
right now.
my Stye is gone. It took a long time to finally go down to nothing. Like it lingered for a really long time, but it wasn't noticeable. No one just maybe a couple weeks ago, it finally completely went away. What do you do if you're in a non-traditional, what do you do if you're in a traditional working environment and you have a Stye of this size? Do you just endure?
Pirate Patch.
You endure.
Do you ask to work from home, or do you just
nobody wants to be around me?
It depends.
No. I don't mind being around you, but
If it was out, you would.
I think it depends what your day looks like.
But if I had some coworker that I didn't like, and they walked in with some nasty ass Stye, I'm not going to be as
Like, if you're just banging spreadsheets all day, you can probably go in. But if you have a presentation, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think I would say I would go in with an eye patch and be like, my 1-year-old poked me in the eye. I'd make something up.
I think a Stye is just a normal thing to want to conceal, though. I don't think you need to make anything up. Like, look, I got an embarrassing Stye. Just it's out there. We know it. Acknowledge it and move on.
No one's gonna move on.
Like, they're gonna say, "Can I see it?"
Yeah, that's what Will said.
And you're gonna pop. You're gonna.
I hadn't
pop
even
that
put
thing
my
up.
backpack down. Will was like, I want to see it. And I showed it to him.
Stye and Reeves, dude. Big country.
Okay.
All right.
All
It's a good poll.
Kobe Stye.
Man, that's
Yeah, that was like a Brett one.
Yeah, that one sucked.
You said Bryant Reeves. It's the same name.
Bryant
Bryant.
Reeves.
yeah, but like
It worked. It's the same. Literally the exact same name.
I don't even know if
know.
Kobe Stein is that bad, but I think your delivery might have just tanked it. You know how like sometimes like, you know, a stand-up, like he might have a good routine. Like he might actually have like good content, but just like the delivery and moxie's not there. I think you're lacking moxie.
What about Bill Stye, the science guy?
It's
That's pretty
okay.
good.
It's okay.
There you go.
That's like tier
Better.
1.
Better.
Okay. Okay.
I
Man,
don't have any styes. I've
You
never
ever
had a
had
sty.
one?
I've never had one.
they're not like terrible. They're just a little bit uncomfortable, and this you just wait for it to go away.
Okay.
Funny man, Jerry Steinfeld over here.
come on.
Jerry Steinfeld's not terrible.
What's the deal with Styes?
It's like a zit on my eye.
Yeah.
Cold as eye.
Yeah.
Later on, we can go by the Alpha Stye Delta house. I botched it.
What do you
it
wanna
wasn't
do
good
there?
anyway. Delete that shit. I'm done. I can't even see my monitor with these sunglasses.
Dude, fuck Stike.
Okay.
Nobody does it like Sig New.
Okay, can someone explain to me no one does it like Sig New? I missed the whole thing.
That says it all.
I missed the whole video though. Like I only saw the memes that came from it, and when I went to go try to find the actual like originating video, nothing
I'll find it
nothing
for
came
you.
up.
Sigma Nu, they just do it differently.
I knew that.
Did
I
you
always
play the
knew
video?
Sigma do differently.
Literally no one does it like Sig.
I started trying to go down the rabbit hole, and then I tried to figure out if there was I don't know how it's not in the numerous group texts we have that involve just meme exchange.
Dude, Sigma Nu at Texas State was awful.
No, my buddies.
I'm sorry. No offense to Dave's buddy, who hopefully isn't listening, but they were awful.
Hey, Jordan.
They at my college, they were like the guys that if you had them over, they were going to destroy your house, and like every fraternity hate them, but they threw good parties, so girls would go there.
It's
But, like,
tight.
no one ever wanted to do it.
Destroy your house like they party so hard, or like is it like they're gonna come over there and just like be assholes? And
Were they
fuck
having
Yeah,
a house
be
destruction
assholes and do
party,
shit.
like a punk rock band that
Like
was
they-
maybe moving?
Like if you were to have like a 4-way party with them, like two sororities and them, they like tear down all the decorations and like punch holes in your wall. It's like
Sick.
Dude, that's
That's
actually
sick,
pretty
dude.
frat.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
maybe you guys
These
were
guys
the
sound
boners,
sick.
and they were
you guys
like,
sound
These guys
not
kinda
frat compared to
rule.
these
they were
dudes.
putting you in your place.
These
a little
guys
bit.
had a lot of like
We were-
issues that they had not addressed, so they
Pretty-
just took it
pretty
out on
much.
your drywall.
They probably wore an average of an XL polo.
At Texas State. They were the frosted tips, like shaved arms guys,
This is true.
Anyways, but this
and
is
and pulled chicks. I mean, to be fair, they got chicks.
They did.
Nobody does it like Sig New.
Nobody does it like Sig New. Nobody does it like Sig New.
You're just getting abs.
I don't know why we're making fun of this kid.
No,
This
we're
kid
not.
is fucking electric.
He's sick.
Dude,
Based
no-
on the limited video I've seen of this Sig Nu party, a lot of people do it. Like
Yeah, I
Sig
was gonna
Nu.
say people do it like this.
This is pretty
just a-
typical behavior.
It's like a dance.
This
party.
guy is wearing an extra small polo.
Yeah, that is the
sleeve, that
tiniest
sleeve
polo.
is crazy.
That thing-
unless they're pulled up, which I don't
What's
think
the
they
opposite
are.
of Hal Sutton's sleeve?
this guy's got Euro like Martin Keimer.
That's an extra small.
It's possible his boy's hand is like pulling it up a little bit, but I think that's giving him too much benefit of the doubt. Like I think that he's just got tiny ass sleeves on.
Each sleeve is equally pulled up, so I don't think it's just a tiny shirt.
Are these kids in Arizona? This is giving
Dude,
Arizona.
literally, no one does it like Sig Nu though.
no one's
Yeah.
doing it like Sig Nu. Just no one's doing
God,
it.
that guy's fucking frat. He's probably having a day right now at school, just like you're the guy.
Yeah.
Is he on Cameo?
I don't even know the young man's name.
Find out his name.
You guys
Randy.
getting Cameo requests right now? Are people
been a
still
minute.
using Cameo?
Been a little bit.
It's been a minute.
Go check out my squad on Cameo. Get a request in.
Yeah, hey, maybe for the right price, I'll show you what's under these sunglasses.
Oh, brother. Yeah, someone requests a Stye cameo from Dave.
That's good. That's real.
Please
good.
do.
It's gonna cost you.
That's an upcharge.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, you raise it by $10.
No
Dave.
screenshots.
We got some important announcements to get out of the way. Tomorrow, be on the paywall, patreon.com/circlingback podcast. We're doing Do You Know It, a game show podcast hosted by Randy Trimbacki. To all the Dickies out there, we're very much looking forward to hanging out with you for about an hour and
Whoa,
30 minutes.
whoa.
Dicky know-it-alls.
Thank you.
I just was spitting, dude.
Who's
You don't-
producing?
You don't shorten
Dave,
Dickie know-it-alls.
Stye guy's producing.
No, he isn't.
I thought he was.
No, Brett is.
Oh, no, you produced the last
You
one.
produced last week, and you won last time.
Yeah, I
so.
did. That's what I do.
So
That's
we
what I
got
do.
it's
You know,
you three.
Dylan, man,
The boys are back in the saddle.
I'm feeling it for you.
Yeah, I
No,
appreciate that,
I'm not.
man.
I don't think Dylan's
I'm
going to
not.
win tomorrow.
I've been performing better lately.
Okay.
I have.
You've been using Blue Chew
Yeah.
Good is not good enough.
or
No,
Joy
I know.
Mode?
I
Actually,
haven't gotten any dubs lately, but I'm flirting with like being in contention at the end,
Okay.
and that feels good.
You're a playing team.
If you're a Bit Madness fan, currently we're doing the seeding over on Reddit. If you go to the Circling Back Reddit page, you can go see the Bit Madness seeding. It'll simply feed you some random options from Bit Madness, and you can say whether it's or which one you like more, and it'll seed it from there. The technology's there. It's pretty impressive stuff. But without further ado,
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
We had the party and it was lit.
I got yelled at by a prostitute.
Let's just go have fun and let go of it.
Little Woodrows, let's go.
just yesterday, I was fielding a couple text messages from my buddy, and he was like, dude, I'm watching this golf video right now. This dude's wearing the nicest joggers I've ever seen. Do you have a Roback code for me? I said, yeah, I do have a Roback code for you. It's Watch 20.
Sick.
And then I told my buddy that they're sending us the absolute bag right now because we made some requests because we're so into some of their collection right now that I told him maybe hold off. We might have an extra pair laying around for him.
There's a shirt coming in that I think you guys are gonna be fighting over.
Yeah, Dylan's doing this thing where he requests only size larges and like 2 mediums. So me, Randy, and Dave have to fight over it
That
all.
is not at all what's happening.
I'm not proud to admit that, we're wearing medium polos, but sometimes we'd be doing that.
There's a new polo called the Bevo. Have you guys seen it yet?
I have.
It's dope. And there's a large coming in, which I am claiming, and a medium coming
way.
in, which you guys are gonna fight over.
Oh no, you're getting the medium. That's crazy. Or the large. That's crazy. It's crazy that you just get all your size and everything.
Throwback Bevo. Let me look this one.
I'm searching
Ra-
Vivo
Randy,
right
so
now,
now
dude.
that you're a Longhorn fan, you might want this
Yeah,
one, buddy.
maybe I'll take it.
Oh,
It's pretty dope.
Hey, Randy's got a row back on right now.
That's
As does
true.
Dylan.
well, when you use code WASH20, they're rolling back prices.
That's right. Yeah.
They're rolling back prices. Go to rowback.com. Use WASH20 for 20% off everything in the store. Dylan,
Yes, Will. What I get into this weekend? Is that what you're gonna ask me?
Can you let the guy do his job?
yeah, just relax.
Okay, sorry.
What you gonna do this weekend?
Oh man, thanks for asking. I had quite the weekend. Friday and Saturday, I had the place all to myself. Chelsea is out of town on a work trip, and she was in San Diego. Parks was with his mother.
Yeah.
I just watched movies. I didn't even drink. I just chilled.
Did you finish any of them?
Yeah. I started that Netflix series with Robert De Niro, 0 Day. It's good. I wouldn't, I'm not gonna say rush to go watch it, but if you're out of options, it's entertaining enough.
Out of options. That's our new meme format.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just chill, man. I really enjoyed just having nothing to do. And
Man, you must have had a lot of free time on your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must have just
Have anything else on your hands?
had a wandering mind.
What are y'all doing? Y'all are so fucking perverted and horny. It's embarrassing sometimes.
What? You're the one that's saying you're watching movies.
Yeah, I was.
Did you make
watching
any
movies.
bomb ass dinners for yourself?
What did I make?
See, Dylan's taking this for granted, dude.
Yeah.
You and I would absolutely thrive if we had
Oh, we
48
would.
hours completely solo in our,
What would
in
you
our
do?
homes.
Oh, it'd be prime rib.
Oh my God, dude.
Cast
Yeah,
iron.
I didn't make a prime rib
Oh, I'd be grilling out back for sure.
for,
sure, dude.
I'd be
For
fucking just
sure.
drinking beers.
Also, the weather was
FaceTiming my
was
friends.
total ass Friday and Saturday, so there wasn't much you could do outside. So it was a great just hunker down weekend. Sunday, the sun did come out and it was beautiful from like 1 p.m. on. Beautiful. Took Stella for a walk. Parks had baseball practice. He's fucking just tearing the cover off the ball right now.
Really?
He's flashing.
If he's
the
hitting the
leather.
ball that hard, like he should get some pro looks.
He's
at some
flashing the
point.
leather out there at second base. They have him at right now. He's just looking good, man. Yeah, just a all time just chill weekend, and I really loved it. We got great weather ahead of us, by the way. I'm
What other
excited
movies
for
did
that.
you watch?
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
us.
worried about your selection right now.
Yeah, I am too.
The fact that you went De Niro's new series right off the board is concerning.
That wasn't right off the board. I mean, today I mentioned it first.
How you gonna
but
do that off the rip?
I
Like he's in
watched-
retirement mode.
I watched a few.
What's it called?
0 Day. It's about a terrorist cyber attack on the United
Ooh.
States,
Hmm.
and it's interesting.
Did you do any cybering?
I did access the internet while I was
Dave's
home.
Dave's suffering from a cyber attack right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay, that's not bad, Randy.
Mhm.
Ooh, Lizzie
Mhm.
Kaplan, as I change the subject. Jesse Plemons.
Okay, we
Good
got a little
cast.
cast. We got a little cast.
Connie Britton.
Angela
okay.
Bassett.
Good cast.
Okay, you didn't say that. It shows that you're not an ally, but by the fact that you led with De Niro and none of the female leads.
Well, he's the star of the show, and he's Robert De Niro, so I figured he'd get the mention first.
He's an old friend of mine. We've had drinks together.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you guys are
Yeah,
buds.
it's kind of a thing.
Last night watched Lotus,
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Severance.
Oh,
Are you caught up in Severance?
No, I had to turn it off 20 minutes in because Chelsea fell asleep.
Wow. Do you guys have like a gas leak or something?
She
more
just
on
got
that later.
She just got back from a trip and she was exhausted and she made it as long as she could and she just crashed out.
bro,
It is what it is, man.
This Stye's got me about to crash out.
She's the reason I can't finish things very quickly.
Ah, shut up.
Not what
Dude,
I
she
heard.
falls
I
asleep.
don't believe you.
Not what I heard, Jared. I said it was funny.
It was
Come
pretty
on,
good.
man.
Cool.
Come on, man.
I just don't believe you, man. I feel like you're shifting blame, and that's not cool.
Wait,
Bitch.
was it? How far
This
in are
is second strike not being an ally, trying to put this on her.
Season 2,
Yeah.
episode 3.
you? Okay.
I'm getting there. It's so good.
Dude, just wait till 4.
You're on non-ally watch
Yeah.
until
You have one
otherwise
more strike.
noted.
You better be an ally in a surprising way to get rid of one of these strikes right
Uh-huh.
now.
Yeah, conditions are favorable.
You're down on the count.
We're gonna cancel you.
I don't know if it's possible to cancel Dylan right now. I think you're in good standing, but
I think so. I think I've been a good boy.
just be a little more of an ally going forward.
I'll do my best to be more of an ally going forward.
Send out a tweet, an ally-friendly tweet.
I kind of don't know what y'all are talking about.
You're an ally.
That's a little bit sus.
Ally to what?
Women's rights,
Oh, women.
just
I love women.
empowerment, equality.
I love women.
But not like in a video you slack me kind of way.
Yeah.
Like in like a you support the movement.
Not those.
I don't-
Not those movies you were watching Home Alone. All
Can you-
weekend.
If this needs to be stated on the record, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I don't share porn videos via Slack with David since he seems to always, it's like an ongoing thing. I don't do that.
Slack actually reached out and they were a little concerned about the activity that they've
Yeah.
been seeing from
Really?
your account. Yeah.
To all the people at home just listening, you didn't see the big wink that Dylan did at the end there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Dylan doesn't even call it slack. He calls it whack.
Mhm.
None of
I'm
this,
like,
none
what?
of this is accurate.
Like we work together, dude. You should fucking calm down.
Hey, how about your weekend, Dave?
It's different than yours.
Yeah, because you got a fucking Stye.
That's true. That is fair. It's a
wanna see
distinguishing
it, dude.
factor. You
It's-
already saw it.
You being in sunglasses doesn't affect me that much because it's very rare that I'm turning and speaking directly at you during the podcast. Stye guy. This weekend in Stye.
You want to know about my weekend, huh?
Sure, man.
Oh, well, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Friday was Galentine's Day across the world, or actually just in
What a
Southwest
stacked
Austin.
lineup she had.
But she showed me how many people were at this thing. I was like, what?
If someone tasked
are
me,
these
someone
people?
said, "Hey, Will, call 20 of your boys and get them together all on one night." There's just simply no way it's happening. Women are so much better at maintaining friendship than men.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They had it was like a gift exchange too, where you could steal gifts and all that. And it was delightful.
She get anything good?
She got like a mask, like a
Like, does
overnight
it turn her
mask.
into like a
I needed it for today.
character?
It was the mask.
Cuban Pete.
It turned her into Cuban Alyssa.
What if Alyssa just showed up to her Valentine's Day dressed as the mask?
Smacking. No, seriously though. I was home with I just hung out with the boys. It was boys' night. You know, after that, fired up some Mad Men. I don't even want to talk about it. You would hate how I'm watching Mad Men.
No, I enjoy that you're taking in this show. Why? When did this start happening?
Oh, about for the last 5 years, I've refused to start it from the beginning. Instead, if it's Alyssa, it's one of her favorite shows of all time. I'll just jump into a random episode and watch a couple with little context. I've figured enough out to where I can, use the context clues, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoy it. And there's really no good reason other than like I'm scared of jumping into a new series right now.
It's an ultimate slow burn show. Like
It's
I hate
really good.
I don't like I don't like recommending it to people that haven't seen it because it's such a slow burn show that it's like, are you going to be annoyed with my recommendation?
I dig it.
It's good.
And I totally
It's real
get the
good.
guys during the PGP era. There was a ton of Mad Men references in the usernames, in the columns, in the writer names. A lot of people were obsessed with the show, and I totally get it. It's well done.
Never
Everybody's
watched
drinking
it.
and smoking. That's cool. John Hamm's doing
So
some
what?
pouring.
We
It's
get
for the vibes, right?
drunk.
It's like a vibe
So what?
show.
We smoke weed.
Yeah, a
they're
little
sipping,
bit.
they're sipping scotch and smoking cigs and talking.
I mean, yeah, they're
shop.
alcoholics still in.
Yeah, they are functioning. High
Don
function.
has a very aggressive alcohol problem,
He's got a
Sorry.
lot of issues, but I won't spoil it.
and not all the issues are even Don's.
Damn, Will.
Okay.
What?
What?
Saturday morning, made a little breakfast. We did some breakfast tacos, did some bacon. We did some laundry. I walked out into the garage and immediately shut the door, and I turned to my family and I said, "Get out of the house." They're like, "What?" I'm like,
Going fishing or something?
"Please." I was like, "We need to leave the house now." As natural gas was pouring into my garage.
Dude, that's tight.
Oh no.
So Alyssa in her robe, my kids in their PJs, and my dog Randy off leash walked across the street to our neighbor. Shout out to Greg. And I walked in the garage, opened the garage door, tried to figure out what was going down, and couldn't. So I had to call 911. So we had the fire department come out to our house due to the natural gas that was pouring into it. The dryer hookup, maybe. No, our dryer's not a gas hookup, but there is an adapter behind it that you really can't see. The washer had moved and bumped into this, turned a valve on, and just started pouring natural gas into the garage.
Oh my god.
You could hear it.
That's crazy. Usually when people call 911, Shawty's already fire burning on the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
But
Don't
in your
look
case,
away.
you were trying to prevent that.
Don't look away, Dylan. He's cooking
Yeah, that
with
was
gas.
That was okay. That was
Whoa,
okay.
whoa, whoa.
Running on 911.
I gotta say, I've only had it's a good thing I don't have to deal with firefighters often, because that would mean having a lot of problems. Every time I've had to deal with them, which is like twice really, they're just great to hang out with and talk to. They're
why-
very nice guys.
That's why Randy lives with one, dude.
They're a little more mature adult frat boys.
They kind of rule. And they came in, they're like, "Oh shit, yep. They
siphon it out. Why didn't you call me?
dude,
I could have sucked all that out.
it was in the house.
You've heard about my vape clouds?
It was very, very yeah. So I had to go to Home Depot and I had to do a little home project. I had to cap the gas adapter, put it into a off position that wouldn't let it get bumped again, and it was a whole thing. It was scary for a minute, and I was given a rundown on the difference between like carbon monoxide and natural gas and things of that nature. But yeah, they came out. It was relatively, had to open some windows, air it out for about 30 minutes. Everything was good.
Glad you guys are okay, man.
Yeah.
It would have sucked to come in the office on Monday and be like, "Where's Dave?" And then we hear that he was like blown off the face of the earth.
Yeah, that would have sucked, man.
They told me that it takes a while. Like the house has to be really, really full to become like insanely. Well, his words were "go boom." Boom, boom, boom.
It's good you didn't like light your cigarette that you were going to the garage to smoke.
Well, dude, I thought about it after the fact on like, should I not have opened the garage door? And I asked the guy, I was like, was that dumb? He's like, no, you're fine. Oh, yeah, okay. He's like, if you ever want to do that again, like you can use the manual thing on your garage door. I was like, yeah, of course.
Oh,
Makes sense.
Backdraft.
Scary. That movie freaked me out as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Don't-
Oh yeah, brother.
If you have a fire in your attic, don't go open the attic thing.
dumb question. When you ride in an ambulance, you get billed for it. Do you get billed for a fire station visit?
No, I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. That would be
Like you can call EMS, like an ambulance would come, and if all they do is like give you a bandage or something like that, I don't think they charge you anything.
It's just for
Like,
a ride.
For them, yeah. For them coming.
Doge. Lucky for me, we didn't get doged.
Okay.
Fire
That's
department
good.
showed up.
It's good.
Yeah.
I thought I had that thought. I was like, I wonder how long it's going to take them. Then I was like, ooh, what if we got doged? What if they just don't show up? Gotta say, they were there in like 3 minutes, which is very
Right.
nice.
Yeah.
It was a firefight.
Yeah.
Guy walked in, he could smell the bacon that had cooked earlier. He's like, oh, you got some breakfast in though. I was
Dude,
like,
hell yeah.
fuck yeah, dude.
You got
Hell yeah.
respect from a firefighter about your bacon? That's big
It's like,
props.
you guys want to hang out and have some beers
You
while
go-
the family's gone?
You go stove or onion for your bake.
Stove.
Okay.
I'm not against oven bacon, but we are stove. You know where I had good oven bacon that I still think about, because it might have been the first time that I've seen someone prepare it that way, was at your mother-in-law's home. She made it one time we stayed over there.
She's sneaky nice with it in the kitchen.
She did it in the oven. It was good.
Sneaky.
Saturday, Dylan alluded to this, so just straight up mentioned it. The weather was bad all weekend. So it was big time, like, got the kids indoors all weekend weather. No activities planned, hanging out. Kind of devolved into the oldest just kind of jumping around on the couch. And there's, you kind of want to stop them, but then you're like, you got all this energy, man. Just go off. Do what you kind of want. I felt bad. Saturday night, more Mad Men.
Man, I
More
like
Mad
that
Men.
I like that you're doing this, Dave.
It's infuriating.
Let me know, dude. I'll hop in.
Dylan, you should watch. Do you ever watch it?
No. Never watched it.
Okay.
Never watched an episode.
Okay.
He's a damaged individual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a good man. He's a handsome guy.
He's got some skeletons in
Yeah.
that closet.
Every woman he meets in the show, they just want to have intercourse with him.
Yeah.
He's a ladies' man.
Yeah.
Call that Riz.
He's got Riz.
He's handsome and he's got Riz. That's a powerful combo.
I found a nice reposado in my liquor cabinet. I had a couple tequilas over the weekend. Kept it nice.
Clothes fall off? Or no?
Clothes stayed on.
Okay.
That's the thing about me. And yesterday more of the same. Weather better. Got outside a little bit. All in all, very, very low key, but enjoyable. Very boring. If you're 19 and you're listening to this, yeah, I'm sorry.
This is what you have to look forward to if
You
you're
thought
19.
you thought the guy with the sunglasses would have brought it, but I didn't. All I did was call 911. So, go ahead, Will.
Man, this weekend was a straight up movie. It was anniversary weekend for my wife and I. We celebrated by her going out to dinner on Friday evening, where I fell asleep in my son's bed. We did have our new friends over on Friday before she went out to dinner to get the kids a little tired out. Got a little to-go Chinese food.
From where?
I drank about 4 to 5 Guinness, brother. And guess what?
Chinese food with Guinness, huh?
Woke up feeling spry.
Okay.
That's the thing about Guinness, man. I feel like I can drink a million and wake up the next day feeling generally fine.
Really?
Yeah. But if I have like 2 martinis, I wake up the next day feeling just devastated.
I can do 4 Guinness and be fine.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not drinking them after like 10:30 at night, I'm fine.
But yeah, your boy fell asleep in Fritz's bed that night, so Sally woke me up after her little dinner and was devastated to find out that we couldn't finish our episode of Traders for the night before because it was too late.
Where did you get Chinese food from?
I do not remember the name. I did not pick it up.
Was it good?
It was very good. I will get the name and I will forward it to you.
Always interested.
Saturday, just kind of whatever, man. Just watched a lot of soccer. Watched a lot of footy this weekend, boys. We're just deep in the throes of it. You know, we got the Premier League going on. We've got Austin FC just Verdeing harder than they've ever Verdeed before. Shout out to their undefeated season. Went to Jeffrey's for our anniversary dinner. Sat in the bar. Had a couple cocktails.
How was the vibe?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Fire going or not?
Fire going. Fire going. You know, I had that truffle popcorn, had some popovers. I went crazy. We had a gift certificate, so your boy got the lamb chops.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Call me PBS programming because you know I'd be lamb chopping.
I don't get the reference.
I don't
but
know
that
if I'm
sounds
calling
great.
PBS program.
Do it.
It doesn't really roll off the tongue.
PBSP, dude.
Yo, PBS programming. What
Yeah,
up?
what up?
That's how you should address Will
boy.
in the wild.
Yep. Hey, PBS program. I'd love to be like the Masters. Just have someone yell like, yo, PBS programming. What up? Yesterday didn't do much. Made a Sunday roast. We might have caramelized it a little too long.
Okay.
Might have. But we'll be better. We'll be better. We're still in the early days of perfecting the roast. And yeah, watched some Lotus. Had a relaxing weekend. Nothing too crazy.
Dude, how good would a Davis Clark video lamenting the fact that he over caramelized his roast be?
Dude, we gotta be better.
He's just acknowledging that he kind of like overdid it, but he's gonna learn from it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He probably won't learn from it based on what I've learned about him.
It's fair.
Other than that, didn't do too much, man. Just kind of hung out. Not the craziest weekend. I have legitimate fears that my favorite soccer team is going to get relegated. I'm not loving that side of my life right now. So yeah, I don't know, man. We'll figure it
We
out.
need to hop on the Pistons. Dude, they're really fun.
Do we
And
still have Cade and stuff?
You do for
Okay.
now, but they've got
For now.
Duncanville's own Ron Holland. There's some talk about him making a move back to Dallas, where he's from.
The more
my
that
head.
this Luka trade stuff like
No.
goes on, the more that I'm seeing just shades of it in my real life with Manchester United. Like it's just been tough. I'm just lamenting all the players that have left and left us with this skeleton crew of absolute fucking shit. It's just not great.
Sorry, man.
No, it's okay. You know,
I've got a bold food take I'd like to issue real quick.
Is it about baked potatoes?
It's an Austin chicken take.
Okay.
And I don't think this is going to break any news on this show with these guys. But I'm going to tell you right now, the best chicken in Austin is Tumble 22.
that's facts, dude.
We did.
It's facts.
We picked up. I went OG chicken sandwich. Their chicken sandwich is the best in Austin. It's a hot chicken joint, and I know it's not like they're not from Nashville, but we do have a Nashville one in Austin, Hattie B's, which is good. But Tumble is the best.
I do like Tumble.
And I want you guys to know that if you come to Austin and you're looking for fried chicken, that's your spot.
Oh, they got a Hattie Beef. They got the real Nashville. Nope.
I'm telling you,
Wow.
dude.
You're in Texas now, Hoth.
Tumble does it right.
You eat the bread though? You eat that bread at the bottom of the to-go container? Oh no, you're getting a sandwich, so you already got the bread.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful eating the bread at the bottom of that
It's
container
just-
if you get
it's
some
just pure
pieces.
grease and hot sauce.
Oh man, it'll light your shit up.
Yeah.
Rocket Money. She's a freaking rocket, bro.
Oh, bro.
If you guys aren't familiar with Rocket Money, it's a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions. It monitors your spending and helps you lower your bills so you too can grow your savings. You know, we've been watching a lot of shows lately. You know, we like watching those shows. Missing out on a show that everyone's talking about, it's simply not an option for me. It's just simply not happening. I'm constantly signing up for streaming services, this one, that one. Suddenly you just got them all. And suddenly you're getting emails being like, oh, we're raising our prices. Suddenly you're like, I don't even know what I have anymore. But guess what? Getting Rocket Money is a game changer. They'll find your unwanted subscriptions and even help you cancel them, so you'll never have to worry about slipping through the cracks ever again. You can see all your subscriptions in one place and know exactly where your money is going. And for the ones you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them. Their dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all your accounts, and you can easily personalize a budget with custom categories to help keep your spending on track. You can see your monthly spending trends in each category to know exactly where they're going to. They're just all about transparency, guys. They want to be as transparent as possible with your finances. Rocket Money's got over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year. When using all of the app's premium features, cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/circling today. That's rocketmoney.com/circling. Again, rocketmoney.com/circling. Let's go out San Marcos way. Texas State University, home of the Bobcats.
Eat them up.
You follow?
Yeah, bud. See where I'm going with this? We haven't talked about him in a minute. Anyway, what's going on down San Marcos way?
GJ Kinney doing things, man. I'm assuming that's what we're talking about. And not some sort of outbreak of a almost eradicated disease.
Potentially deadly.
Yeah, what happens when you get measles from a Twin Peaks in San Marcos? Like, what's the status there of everything?
I don't know how serious measles is really, because it's not something I think about. Being a vaxxed individual.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not making a stance here. I'm just saying I don't think about it.
Yeah, we're not talking about socks right now, dude.
I'm not making a stance.
Your new underwear or whatever.
Let's see him.
Weren't you just raving about your new underwear, my dude?
Dude, Stance has great underwear, by the way.
Good socks too.
They're expensive, but they're fine. Well, they cost as much as all the like premium underwear brands, I guess. $30 a pop, but they're worth it. Butter blend. That's not what we're talking about, though.
$30 a pop.
Duck butter
Yeah.
blend, huh?
God damn,
Yeah, they're
dude.
expensive,
Okay.
but you'll like the way you look.
Damn, dude.
Let me get you into some.
I feel like I was getting bougie with my Lulus.
I was trying to put you onto them, but
You
weren't
still wear the
listening.
socks?
You did take
Yeah, got the socks on right now. I love their socks.
Didn't you told us earlier? Oh, that's what you meant earlier when you said you were taking a hard stance all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jesus.
Was that duck butter joke a joke about Dylan's butt tattoo? I guess not. Works though.
It does work, Randy. It's-
Yeah.
It does it.
Yeah.
I thought this was about the measles.
You're the duck butter guy.
What's the order at Twin Peaks?
I've never been.
Pulled pork nachos.
Oh, nachos. Twin Peaks?
Telling you.
I'm
Randy,
not
too
poo-pooing
late.
it. It was just unexpected.
Never pulled pork at Twin Peaks. One thing about me.
What I like about Twin Peaks, this has just turned into a commercial, is that their beer is so cold that they put like they have a digital thermometer and it'll tell you like the temperature of their.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't hate
In
that.
case I mean, it's unnecessary. It has to be pretty warm for me to start wondering like, wait, what's going on with this beer temp?
So when you get the measles and you have to,
Look it up.
there's like a public effort to notify
The CDC.
of the places you've been. I don't know anything about this shit.
I don't think a lot of people know about this shit
Okay.
because I don't think measles has been that common of a thing to be spreading about.
There was another guy in San Antonio, and they tracked his stuff, and he was like, "Look, he went to the Riverwalk. He did all like the things the tourists would do in San Antonio. So if you did that, be careful."
Like, what if you got measles and they like trace back all your steps and they're like, Dylan Shivery got measles. He spent all weekend.
In the goon cave.
He didn't leave his place all weekend.
Yeah, they just air you out. Like he went to all these places.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this guy's a loser.
Yeah, he spent the entire night on 6th Street on Friday night, then didn't move the
He was
rest
at- he
of
was
the
at Twin
weekend.
Peaks for 6 hours on Saturday.
Folks, he was in goblin mode. Yeah, I don't all the pictures that they use to show what measles look like on you makes me not really want to get it. I've been trying to work on my skin a little bit more lately. I've been applying a cream in the morning.
Can
It's not doing much.
Can I tell you where the guy in San Antonio went?
Did he go to the Rainforest Cafe?
Please tell me he
mean-
went rainforest on him.
University of Texas at San Antonio main campus between 10 and 2. San Antonio Riverwalk attractions, including the Wax Museum and Ripley's Believe It or Not and Ripley's Illusion Lab between 2:30 and 5:30.
Which are right by the Alamo, by the way.
Oh yeah, like across the street, dude.
And then where do you
Imagine
think,
getting caught in 4K at the Illusion Lab.
where do you think he went to dinner? What if I told you he went to Mr. Krabby's Seafood and Bar?
I'd say this guy had a fucking day.
Dude,
Dude,
fucking
all
shut it
the-
down at Mr. Krabby's.
All the restaurants along the Riverwalk are just like the stupid touristy places. Like Rainforest Cafe is one. Bubba Gump Shrimp is there. Like it's pretty lame. The real food, you have to leave the Riverwalk.
What's your favorite kind of shrimp?
Fried.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite foods in the world, actually. I love fried shrimp with
Never
cocktail
seen you
sauce.
order
Never
it.
seen him order it.
It's kind of like how you like fried steak.
Shrimp is
Never
my
seen you order
favorite
that
food.
either.
Shrimp's your favorite food?
Nah, not from K-Pod.
How do you like it cooked?
I will say, I mean, I like it all way. I like grilled, I like it fried, but I will say that I think I can eat my weight in cocktail shrimp. Just with cocktail shrimp and cocktail.
I
You
don't
could,
like-
you could eat 173 pounds of cocktail
I
shrimp.
don't do
Oh,
coconut
yeah.
shrimp, though.
I like coconut shrimp. I
Randy forced us to get coconut shrimp on a lunch date that we had.
When was this?
We were at a certain tiki competitor down
Oh yeah, went to Hula
down
Hut.
around my old
I
place way.
forgot we got Hula Hut.
I like nice grilled shrimp if it comes on like a skewer too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get you a kebab.
But if you're really going to take your grilled shrimp to the next level, you got to barbecue that shrimp.
I like it fried, but that's your opinion.
See, you and I could not be more opposite on this because my favorite way to take shrimp in is my favorite way to eat shrimp. My favorite way for shrimp to be prepared
Just say it, man.
is simply the cold shrimp in a shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
that's good.
I do like it, but it's definitely not my favorite.
Biggest regret.
I don't
is
think
never
I don't think
going.
fried's in my top 5 because like I feel like it takes away so
Yeah.
much from the shrimp flavor.
Oh, no.
I
it's
like it
delicious.
too. And it
It's
might just
delicious.
be the cocktail sauce.
My stepdad's mother, so I guess like my step grandmother, if you want to call her that, she makes fried shrimp with the batter. It's saltine crackers,
Mm.
and it's fucking fire.
Mm.
It's fire.
My biggest regret is never going to Red Lobster during Endless Shrimp. I always wanted to go, but I had no one to go with. I was just going to do it by myself.
Did we not?
It did the didn't do Endless Shrimp at that point. It was like
They were doing something with shrimp at the point where we went for your party because I remember at one point I had 3 different types of shrimp on my plate.
I
And
think
I
that
was
was
like,
just a
holy
deal you
fuck,
could
this
do.
is so
Was
many
that
types
part
of
of
shrimp.
their like "We're closing soon, please save us" campaign?
I think it was what led to them having to
Yeah.
like they had this deal for a couple months and not great for them. Man.
Well, if you're in San Marcos and you were at Twin Peaks the other night, I hope you don't get measles, man.
I mean, they put this person, I don't know if it was a feller or a lassie, put a lot of good employees at risk.
Mm-hmm. Patrons as well.
Patrons too, but a
But
lot
you're
of
more
good
you're more
employees.
worried about the staff there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, more measles. Staph infections are dangerous, but
Right. Staph infections are very dangerous.
Manageable though.
people are gonna wonder, like, does Dave Sneaky have measles? What's going on?
You did spend a lot of time at Twin Peaks the last few weekends.
I still think Randy should do his thing there at that one off the service road.
Nope.
Food's good.
I think the Texas Roadhouse is right around where that is. So maybe we can do a nightcap at Twin Peaks right
Why
afterwards.
don't you slow down there, Hoss?
All
You're
right.
so horny, dude.
Well,
You're diabolical.
I just want to have some Texas Roadhouse. He's doing Halo.
People are like, "What? Did fucking White Lotus just get turned on? What's
Real
going on?
ones,
This is
no.
crazy.
Lodi.
Season 3, episode 2. We all watched on Sunday night. That's big for us. I have to admit, hand up, I fell asleep for like a scene.
Hope it wasn't that one
I
scene.
dozed off. I readjusted in bed and repositioned myself to be in a more awake position, and I maintained my awakeness throughout the rest of the episode. But I do have fears that I slept through an important scene.
What position were you in, and what position did you move to make it more awake?
I was
position?
leaned back under the covers, laying down,
Okay, that's a sleepy position.
and then I repositioned to be sitting up with my upper body propped at a 90-degree angle.
Gotcha. Okay.
Parker Posey has very quickly ascended to my favorite character of the show so far.
She's
so good.
delightful.
Dude,
She's
why'd
so
she?
good.
Why did she?
Where's she been?
Why'd she stone Alyssa like that?
I don't know.
I'm just calling her Alyssa because she's got a husband named Dave who owns a company in Austin.
It's fair.
We played a fun game of speaking of her, and those three young ladies. Of let's guess how old they are. Like Moynihan's, she's like 49.
Yeah.
Looks
They
great.
all look great.
They're
love her.
exuding. They're giving.
I have a crush on her.
They're eating no crumbs.
hungry.
Because I recently watched Pixels and she looked really good in Pixels.
Like you're just looking at a screen, looking at pixels.
No, it's a movie with Adam Sandler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like your fucking janky ass phone, 1 pixel.
Yeah, you got an iPhone.
Yeah, it's an iPhone. It's
Yeah,
got more
it's
than
just
1
an iPhone.
megapixel.
Yeah.
Dave actually watched Stye Lotus last night. You get it? Stye Lotus.
Okay.
Isn't
Dylan's
it-
like enough foreplay.
Where's this White Lotus take place?
Just watch
Thailand.
that show.
Styland?
Yeah, Styland. Anyway,
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, pretty good.
starting off the episode with a just a shot of Saxon's bare bottom
Dude.
with his creepy brother just staring at it.
His little brother.
What's
wants
going
to,
on with
He
this
wants to eat
family?
that Kirk.
I don't think this brother. I don't think these are all from. One of these 3 kids is not of the same father or something.
No, so that's what I've been trying to figure out. And but if you knew that they were from a different father or marriage or something like that, that would have come out at this point, right? Like she.
I was trying to tie it to the baby shower from Austin,
Yeah.
but it was only 10 years ago. In
Yeah.
her words, so it's like it doesn't add up. I don't know.
And like they
man.
talk about like in the first episode they talked about Duke versus UNC so much that it's clear like it's never given me any vibe that there's been a different marriage there, even though that would solve everything. Are they just trying to say like rich people, like the 1% is just like weird as fuck
But
behind the scenes?
Asking his sister if she's had sex and saying that the other brother thinks she's hot. What I'm just confused about where this is going.
Wasn't there incest in the last episode, in the last season too? Or was that ended up not being incest because he just said that he was the guy's uncle and wasn't actually the guy's uncle?
Right.
Because he was straight pegging that dude.
Yeah. Yeah. He was.
Not
Yeah, I don't know
I guess,
what's
I guess straight
Yeah.
pegging might be.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on
Well.
with the implied incest going on. It's just a bit weird for me.
Yeah, and for most watchers, I would think.
Yeah.
You just can't lay in bed looking at your brother's cake.
The way Parker Posey says lorazepam.
The rat, she's delightful.
Lorazepam.
Man.
She's said it like 3 times already on the show, and it's so funny.
Makes you want to pop a damn pill, right?
No.
Put down that perp and pop
Uh-huh.
a damn pill.
With that accent
It makes you want to feel nothing.
and her like aloofness, it's just she's so funny.
As weird as the incest stuff is, I think the creepiest scene that really bothered me was when the daughter was doing a yoga class and the random bald guy kept making eye contact with her. It really bothered me.
Mhm.
That's mortifying. To make that kind of eye contact during a yoga class, that can't happen.
Dave doesn't do that.
That guy needs to be removed from the premises.
Yeah.
I don't know who that fucker is.
That was egregious.
but that guy's got to leave.
Can someone enlighten me on the dinner scene where our masseuse lady recognized our bald man? What did I miss?
She just recognized him, but she kind of shook it off as like, nah, I can't be him.
Season 1.
She is addressing the situation next episode. If you saw the on Lotus next week,
I didn't see that. Where is this?
It plays at the very after the credits. It plays.
Why the credits?
I don't know.
It's a little sneaky. You gotta stick with it.
She walks up to him and she says, "Do I know you?" And then he's like, "Oh fuck."
So they, of course, interacted in theory season 1 in Maui.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in season 2?
That is where he met and began his courtship of
Tanya.
Yes.
So was he in season 2 also?
Yes, that is when he, I believe, hired the gays, as they were referred to.
Yeah.
To execute.
What's going on with Dad's company? Sounds like
Little fraud, little money laundering.
Yeah, it sounds like he said he only made $10 million off it, which is a flex. It doesn't seem like this is his main business, so he's like even more frustrated that something's going awry here.
He's saying too much on the phone, even though that guy's saying it's a burner. No, dude, I think he's getting set up.
He's saying way too much on the phone.
Yeah, no one gets to that level and is that silly.
It would be so frustrating to be going through something like that and be across the world and just not be able to like confront it every
That's what he
day throughout
said.
the day. Like it'd be awful.
And he's frustrated because everyone's asleep when he's awake and he can't talk to anybody.
Oh, it'd be so miserable.
He's in some hot water here.
Yeah, this isn't like he's a little worried something's gonna happen. It's like imminent doom.
It feels like jail time awaits.
The Washington Compost is calling his office.
Yeah.
If I were him and I had that lady constantly asking me about my phone and trying to put it away, I wouldn't have handled it as well as him. I'd be like, I'm clearly going to be on my fucking phone. I'm going through it right now. I'm getting called by national news outlets talking about how they want to arrest me. Like, please get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
I will be on my phone this entire time.
It did bother me that a guy of his wealth, and I don't know, again, we don't know what specific business he's in. He should have like a lawyer. Like it shouldn't be like call, like I need a lawyer. It's
Yeah.
I got to just forward this to my guy and you take care of it.
Yeah, for sure. I am curious what he does for a living.
Potentially bribing some officials.
Aside from laundering money and bribing somebody.
Possible siphoning.
Walton Goggins, grumpy man.
Yeah.
He showed a little bit of, I mean, he went for it.
The final scene there you're referring to?
I am.
Yeah.
I had to go back and watch that one. Make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, he went straight mommy mode.
He really did.
That's got to be such an awkward scene to film.
You ever wonder that? Like, how do you... Just on a number of levels.
I could do it. I'm a dog.
Yeah. Is he sneaky, like, in great shape?
Yeah.
Like
he is.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Phenomenal abs.
If you haven't watched his Architectural Digest home tour from the last couple of weeks, I would highly recommend it. Dude's dripped out, but you can just tell he's in great shape.
How about the double date? With Gary and the French Canadian.
And he was like, she's a hooker.
No, they met on a matchmaking service. Maybe Raya or whatever.
In Dubai. Yeah, it was awkward. The bald guy, what's his name from the other 2 seasons? He's got...
Gary? Is it Gary?
He's just got no juice.
Could there be criticisms from listeners that we don't know the characters' names? Yeah.
I do have it pulled up, and
Yeah.
I could probably just look at that.
Yeah. I feel like we'll just sort it out, you know? I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like this episode gave us much to chew on in terms of like moving stuff forward, but I'm still enjoying.
We had the robbery.
Had the robbery. She kind of glossed over that when she talked to her hubby.
Got a theory.
What?
The Russian guy, you know, the hot guy, who's Russian but doesn't really have an accent. I feel like he was in on it. I feel like he was distracting the guard shack. If you'll remember, the car came in and the thing was up already.
Oh, yeah.
And the guard, who's not a good guard, by the way. He's not really good at his job. That guy's a little too smitten with...
Well, he got pistol whipped.
He did.
That's tough.
That is tough.
Him telling her that he liked her, I don't think it went like he wanted it to.
No.
No, he kind of got swatted out of the gym.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, they're still set. It's still kind of in setup mode.
Yeah.
shit to pop off, but we got movement.
Can we give me a little credit for saying that the Outcast friend is definitely hopping on that dude and he's going to make a ripple? That's happening. It's happening.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Like,
Because they even said, like, you're the single one. You got to go for it.
yeah, it was like immediate last night. And I was like, I'm so glad that I said that when I said it.
Good call.
Their scenes are so far the most dynamic.
Yeah, they're the best. I love seeing the like, this sounds weird, but watching those girls talk, it kind of reminds me of things girls do after graduation. I really enjoyed writing the catty side of things between like girlfriends. And like just seeing that all transpire, I'm like, this is great. This is great content.
My wife pointed out that they nailed that scene so well when they were talking to the artist, the musician, the Thailand lady, the Thai lady, put differently, and she noted that they even had the post dinner sway when they're talking, which is apparently a thing.
Oh,
Because they're intoxicated.
right.
Dave, you're supporting female actors right now. I'm going to give you an ally point.
Thank you.
Do I get one?
I don't know if you've shown enough yet, but we could get there. We could get there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy. I am very excited for next week. There wasn't enough movement in this episode for me, but
It's going to happen.
There's
next
some
week.
stuff. I'm
Next week's
fine with it.
Going to be pretty exciting, I think.
Let's talk about Lucy. I ain't talking Lucille Ball.
Oh, okay. You're not.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking that. I'm talking the 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco-free Lucy. You know, those breakers that you're shoving up in your lip all the time, Dylan?
Oh,
I heard
yeah,
you earlier
bud.
today in the bullpen saying, I can't wait for this breaker.
I'm a bottom deck guy, though. You know that about me.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't think it's crazy. Most people do it, as we found out. On
Well,
that poll, remember?
I started my morning when I got in with a little mango gum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bud.
I like to do the 8 milligram breaker, the apple ice flavor. Love it. Love it.
My wife gave me a kiss the other day after I tossed a breaker in. And she said, "Did you just brush your teeth? You smell great." I said,
Yep.
"Yeah, I did."
There's someone else, and her name's Lucy.
Her name's Lucy. These are nicotine pouches with an extra surprise. Each pouch holds a capsule that can be broken open to release extra flavor and hydration. Set yourself up with a subscription and have Lucy delivered straight to your door. Level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/steam. Use promo code STEAM to get 20% off your first order. Lucy does have a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co and use code STEAM to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product does contain nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical. Man, where should we go now on this rundown? Where shall we venture to? Shrink the Game. I don't even know what Shrink the Game is anymore. It used to be a segment where I'd talk about the burner verse and how ridiculous it got, where people were wearing 5 collars, people were just taking photos of their girls at dinner. We've gotten somewhere so far from God's light. The burnerverse is now waterboarding each other at parties. I don't know if we glossed over anything in this weekend of fun, but I will ask, did either of you gloss over the fact that you were waterboarding your homies over the weekend?
No, male friendship dies pretty much.
Is
I don't
there-
have anybody to waterboard me.
Is there a part of you that wonders what it feels like to be waterboarded?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Like, did you guys see the video recently that was going around that of the dude jumping into a pool wearing a Spider-Man costume?
No.
I did see that.
And he had the Spider-Man mask on, and so when he jumped in the pool, it created the waterboarding effect. And like the way that person freaked out makes me never want to get waterboarded.
What does it like supposedly feel like?
Just makes it feel like you're drowning. 'cause
Simulates drowning.
you can't breathe in, right?
Right.
I always say breathe in, breathe out.
Are you at danger of actually drowning if it goes on long enough?
fight.
What?
Are you in
Sorry.
danger of actually drowning if it goes on long enough?
I don't know. Sure.
been so curious. Like I'm never gonna do it, but
so you're telling me that you've been out with your boys,
Doing some of that.
you go back to the afters,
right.
Oh yeah.
you're just hanging out, you got Avicii Levels playing, and you don't just want to like toss a towel over your boy's head and waterboard him?
Like the reason I'm curious of all the torture methods, of which there are many, and many of them are just awful. This seems like it would be like, yeah, I would choose that over like having my like fingernails ripped off. You know?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. You might want that one ripped off right
Yeah,
now.
this one's gonna
Yeah,
go
you
off.
gotta get
This
rid
one's
of
gonna
that
fall
also.
off on its own, probably.
Got a little finger
You know what I
style.
mean? Like, I don't want to be like hooked up to like a car battery and electrocuted.
No, I don't
Die
want that
hard.
either.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want
Lethal
that
I
either.
don't want my limbs pulled apart by like fucking horse, whatever they use. You know what I'm saying? Like old school shit.
A
There's
horse?
many different ways to torture.
Right. This one seems like okay, but I'm sure it's not pleasant whatsoever.
I heard at Abu Ghraib they just play Dylan singing "Zombie" over and over.
Zombie.
Can you imagine if you like were captured and you had some like zesty terrorists in your periphery,
Mm-hmm.
and they brought you in the room, and you were like, "Fuck, these guys are gonna fucking torture me," and then they just tortured you.
It's tickled you. That would suck too. Like, oh, why are you laughing if it's not fun?
They do it in Pledge
You'd,
Boys.
you'd end up being boys though by the end of it. You can't just tickle someone and not like feel for them, you know?
That would suck. Is there a video of this or just a still image?
I think it's just a still image from Misdelivered Capital, FinTech Mommy. If you want to go follow her.
The guy seems like a pretty willing participant, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like these
hands
guys
aren't even
seem
tied.
pretty run of the mill guys. Like we got this dude wearing like a straight up long sleeve, polo shirt and jeans. We got this dude in a nice Oxford. We got this dude in a quarter zip. Like this could be us.
The masculine urge to call a pledge at 3 a.m. and waterboard them.
There was always a threat of being waterboarded. They used that against us anyway when I was a pledge. Like, I was like, please don't.
Yeah, don't do that.
Please.
I think that was thrown out.
Don't waterboard your homies.
I've never heard of the homies getting waterboarded though.
Yeah, you don't actually do it. You just talk about doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be a part of this organization? Yeah, but I also don't want to simulate drowning.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough. Put me in a bind here. Literally.
Are you? You sound like you want to do it a little bit.
No,
Can we
I
do it? Can we
definitely
do it to
don't.
you for like 10 seconds and just see?
I'd rather just read like a detailed explanation of what it feels like than actually experience
Why
it.
don't we do Waterboard Wednesdays at Washed, where we waterboard the employee who did the worst job over the last week?
I don't think that's good for morale in the company.
I don't know. The 4 people doing it might have a really good time.
What if you do VR waterboarding?
Okay. Is Jessica Chastain helping?
Ooh. Honestly,
Is that Zero Dark 30?
it is. Yeah, just some war crimes.
Sometimes you gotta commit a crime during a war, man. Get you a war crime there, Hoss. Hey, noted young man Bryan Johnson. Do we want an update on this guy?
Of course we do.
I always welcome a Bryan Johnson update.
Bryan Johnson has moved his office into a hyperbaric oxygen chamber, and now he's just completely and utterly locked in at all times from his chamber.
Can you overchamber?
Nope. I don't know. Maybe. Probably.
So what? It like enriches your blood with pure oxygen, right? Isn't that kind of the purpose?
Well,
of
yeah,
it?
the hyperbaric oxygen therapy involves breathing pure and nearly pure oxygen. It's about 95 to 100%. It's like in a pressurized chamber. At like anything above, you have to be above atmospheric pressure.
My mom uses a hyperbaric chamber daily. She has
Does she play in the NBA?
she has very aggressive form of Lyme disease.
Different.
And this helps keep her symptoms in check a bit.
So does she? How long does she spend in it?
1 hour a day,
Okay.
and she lays down, and there's like a window right above her, so she can look out. They bought it from a former NFL football player. I forgot who it was.
You ever try it out?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Remember when T.O.
That would have
Had
helped your
that ankle.
DOMs.
Yeah,
Probably.
definitely would.
Probably.
When T.O. hurt his ankle,
To
to come back for the Super Bowl,
he broke it.
Yeah, he broke it.
Yeah.
I think part of the reason he got back so quick was hyperbaric.
You're right. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Sports. So
Imagine if you got on a Zoom call with him.
And he looks
This is what he looks
like he's in an F-16.
he's
Yeah,
absolutely dialed.
He looks like he's trying to fucking find the Titanic with 5 other people right now.
Yeah. By the way, my mom's looks nothing. This is probably like a $500,000 chamber because they're very, very expensive. My mom's usually it's like a big sack basically she lays down.
Yeah.
There's
The ones that the NFL players have are pretty like
Yeah.
They're modest looking. It just looks like a tube.
This
you
is
go
more
get
of
it.
It looks like it's
pod.
like a little bit more than a sleeping bag. A lot of them.
Yeah, kind of.
They kind of you can zip up in them. The health spa that has like cryo and all that, they've got one, and they charge you quite a bit. I've never used one because it's like they charge you a lot, and I think you got to use it a lot to really get benefits. But this is just locked in, Randy. He's suffering from locked in disease.
We need a Monday post.
This guy's so ridiculous.
Has Brett Monday posted yet?
That is just a
Yeah,
jump
he
for
did.
me and
Damn it.
And the first slide is flounder.
What okay, what are the effects on your computer? He's got the computer in there.
Dude.
Does it get like the microchips really popping?
It's running at a fucking incredible
It's just
frame rate
humming.
right now.
I hope he tagged Clay in that.
I don't think he did.
Oh, come on.
I don't think he did. I don't know. I think I saw an interview with Bryan Johnson earlier this weekend about where he was talking about how young he is and stuff. And like, I also saw a tweet that was like, there's a bunch of Italian people who eat like capers, olives, and mozzarella every day, and they're gonna outlive this guy at some point.
It's a good tweet. Sicilians.
What if he gets hit by a fucking bus?
You tagged him.
It could happen. Y'all got to watch the doc. It really humanizes the guy.
He didn't
Is that
seem.
the video you sent me?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. He whacked me one of those too.
Is it docked up move?
Sorry, slacked me. Dylan always makes me say it differently.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm looking.
What are you finding?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting
I'm looking
stuff.
over here. Step Bros doc. Interesting.
What are y'all doing?
You tell me.
Documentary. Watch it. Watch it.
Timothy Chalamet said biopic last night.
That's what I say too, because that's the way you say it.
Oh, here we go.
I wasn't trying to say that you have to say it one way or the other. I was just noting that he chose that.
I'm a biopic
If I
guy.
got Chalamet on my side, you know I'm on the right side of history.
For sure, dude.
Actually, good segue. Speaking of Chalamet,
It's a likable dude.
1 year ago today, dude.
Oh yeah, Wonka.
Wonka experience. Not talking the movie.
Did y'all see his speech though? He said he wants to be one of the Drates.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. I'm a Chalamet guy.
He's having quite the run. Good baby girl going there.
Thank you.
Like to go from he's still on the same run that he was on when he did the college game day selections over conference championship weekend. That was a while ago.
That's what landed him on my radar.
like he's still on that run.
The game day was like a he would have cooled off if not for game day. Not saying he would have fallen off, but he would have cooled off a little bit. That was like a 1:30 a.m. His boy shoots him a text like, "Yo, I got a bag of Red Bull. Do you want one?" And he would drink one, and it kept him going.
You know, Dylan.
Sugar free.
Yeah.
So you can participate.
Yeah.
And now here he is.
I don't really have much on this being a year ago. I don't think we've learned much from it. If anything, I've learned in the last year since this has happened that if you sign your kid up for an activity, it might suck, even though they think it's probably pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
What is that?
Austin Aquarium.
It's the unknown.
It was the unknown.
The unknown.
Lived in the walls.
Yeah.
Or
It-
behind a mirror.
I wouldn't hate like an over the top serious documentary about what happened with this. I want interviews with each of these people.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be like a 3-parter, just like 60 minutes. Just let
No.
us know what happened.
We don't want it to be a woke documentary, Dave.
No, great point. Great point.
Come on, man. Well, Dave, I hope the
Scotland.
sty in your eye improves. I don't hate you with sunglasses on. Like, it wasn't as jarring as I thought it would be during the episode. Do you kind of like it?
No, well, I don't. I know I probably look cool
You look so
with
sick.
my shady rays, but I feel like I just feel like there's just like something interfering with my perception of reality. Like I don't feel as dialed as I need to be. I don't feel like Davis. I'm not ready to go like bang spreadsheets all night. Spreadsheets.
You want me to bring that thing in tomorrow? That I was telling you about?
Hyperbaric chamber?
No, the Stye compression thing.
No, don't worry about it.
Dave doesn't want to share another man's style.
No, it's not that. I mean, well,
I'll
I
wash
guess
it.
in theory.
I'll
No, I
wash it.
know. No, I really think the hot compress, I think it's going to be,
Okay.
we'll see.
Can I get ahead of something that I feel like people might call me out for from last week? I had a tweet last week where it was noted that I was going to dress up with an extra large Peter Millar
I was going to call you on that.
and some shorts. It was 26 degrees when I woke up that morning, so I decided to punt. We do have nicer weather in our near future, so I will show up dressed as that kid sometime in the near future.
No, you won't. You're
Wow.
a liar. You're a liar.
Randy says
Ooh.
no.
Yeah, I'm going to take 5 points away for you tomorrow's game show just because you're a liar.
What if he wears it tomorrow?
Based on the last couple of game shows, I still would have win. I've been a dog on Dickie.
Okay.
Doggone Dickie.
We'll see. Tune in tomorrow.
Bye.